What is up, you horror nerds? It's me, your host, once again, Jeremiah Duncan. Welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm bringing you a nice little 80s film that we can talk about. I'm talking about the 1982 Humongous. So this is rated R, runs for an hour and 37 minutes. And if you have not heard of Humongous, then let's talk about it, because something tells me a lot of people haven't heard about this one. A group of teens on a boat find themselves in a fog-bound night, only to run aground on the rocks of a mysterious dog island, right before their boat goes up into flames. As they gather on the shoreline, one of them goes missing, another is critically injured, and four go searching for shelter. They then decide to venture into the still-standing house to summon some help from its occupants, if any. Luckily, there is someone still dwelling there, but unfortunately, there's something else out on the island growling in the dark, and it ain't no dog. And it's hungry. All right, so this was written by William Gray, who, of course, did The Changeling. He did the Hitchhiker TV series. He wrote for that, as well as the RoboCop TV series. So, I mean, he's kind of like an icon, I guess you could say. But this is an 80s slasher all the way through. It's actually one of the above average ones, if I must be so honest, and it definitely doesn't get a lot of respect. Is good directing. I mean, pretty decent directing and decent cinematography. It's a good story, and the score actually on this movie is pretty great. The only complaint about this movie, and I've heard other people talk about this as well, is since it was filmed on this island in like this area, like they tried to make it look like, you know, there wouldn't be any lights around there because you're on a freaking island. The movie is almost too dark at times to where you can even see what the hell is going on. And that almost makes it really difficult to like stay focused. I don't know if they would come out with a remastered version, if it would help or not like that, but it's too dark at times, you know, but it's shot at night, so I guess it fits. But I don't know. That was one of my big complaints. This thing is definitely worth the watch, and it's definitely needs to be in your collection because especially if you're a slasher horror film fan and from an 80s slasher, Humongous is where it's at. It's not groundbreaking, so don't get me wrong. It's not one that's you're going to be like, oh my God, why have I never heard of this? But you're going to be like, oh wow, this is a great another slasher film put in the old collection. It's not groundbreaking, but it's enjoyable and it fits the need for a slasher film. 1982, Humongous, giving it a 5 out of 10. If you've seen it, comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Like, subscribe, hit the death bell for notifications. We got more coming to you.